Leave 6 points total.
6 points.
Go to the...
Okay. Here's round 2. I want to test audio real quick. Pause here. I'm the worst about audio. And I think I will continue to be until I have a more formal setup, but right now I'm working with what I've got. Let's see. I want to... I want to check the audio on my channel. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay. Testing the audio. Well, it's grainy, but it's there. Yep. Alright. Oh, cool, then there's someone on. It's been a minute since I last played. Well, it has not really been that long. But I'm not clear on what my goals are for today. I know at the very least I need to start watering, or start with watering. So I fear that if these guys aren't ready by tomorrow in game, I won't be able to harvest them because it's my first time getting a season change in Coral Island. Wow, I'm really missing here. And that's already watered. Okay, that's a little loud. I'd really like to get sorry, I'm such a boomer with controls. Save changes. I will say the Coral Island controls are unique. Why did that not do anything? You know what? No, I'm gonna do... Yeah, one should be good. Nope, don't go back to the... Okay, that's much better. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I would really like to get more sprinklers going here. Though unfortunately, I don't know that I'll be able to do that. And the main reason for... Oh, need some water. The main reason for that is I have not had any luck getting silver kelp. Also, I know this garden is atrocious. I think at the turn of this season, I'm gonna try to get something prettier going. I don't know if this is harvestable, right? Yeah, I think at the turn of the season, I'm gonna try to get something prettier going. But this is my first playthrough of this, and I also am not exactly a farming sim, Liz. Oh well. Kind of just figuring it out as I go. Though, one thing I will say is going into this stream, I knew or not this stream, but this playthrough, I knew exactly who I was going to be romancing. And I now have kind of an idea of that for BG3. Oh, you don't need water. All right. All right. Sorry. I was sending a message. Yep. Okay. Let's decide what we're gonna do today. So one of the main goals I have right now is talking to Lynn. Because, so I cleared out the area in the ocean. Oh, you can get the map. Was I supposed to be using this? Because I definitely was not. Oh, okay. This is... Nope, that's not... Huh. Okay, I'm not clear on what this area is, but I was just clearing out the ocean. And I got all 5 of the, like, little tower things. And... So now that that's done, I guess... Oh, I guess technically, I'm good to go talk to Lynn, but I also don't know for sure that that's the way I want to go with this. Yeah. I'm going to take this just in case. Oh, wait, I don't even know if she's open right now. You're supposed to meet her at the lab. But I think her lab is closed. Yep, it's closed. Alright, let's go talk to Daddy. Where is he? I like tracking them. Oh, I know what that is. It's the yoga event. I'm gonna go do yoga in the square with the girlies. Hi. I don't like him. I don't know if he's written to be an asshole. I know he's Suki's ex-wife. I don't think that's Suki. Hi, Taco. Yeah, I don't know if he's written to be Suki's wife, or I know he's written to be Suki's wife. I don't know if he's written to be an asshole, but every interaction I've had with him has been annoying. I'm trying to persuade my cousins to expand the inn's business. Maybe they could add karaoke. Let people choose songs and sing along. They keep turning me down. Didn't see the potential, I guess. You're a blacksmith. But go you. Oh. Event? It's just that we don't want to violate the town's code. Say no more, Mr. Mayor. Certainly. We don't want to cause a disturbance among, the kids. The kids, Sam. I didn't want to go there, but scarecrows as decorations? Really, Sam? They seem out of place in a town like this. Not to mention, isn't it in compliance with some of our codes? Or did it say not in compliance? I'm illiterate. If you say so, Mr. Mayor. Well, I'll wrap up the scarecrows, and you can be sure there won't be any left tomorrow. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe we can talk about the other violations. Oh, Jesus. Dude, Connor's got an attitude. Oh, Sam's not taking it. Please excuse me. I have scarecrows to take care of. I don't know what that was about. Well, I know what it was about, but... This man's always beefing with someone. Or I guess people beef in his store. I don't know. We don't really get much of that in other characters. There in the chat, I think it's Selfish Defect M. I'm all set, but I appreciate the offer. I don't think there's any use in stocking up on seeds. Yeah, I don't think there's any use in stocking up on seeds right now, since the season's about to change. Though I feel like this could totally be a mistake, so if anyone happens to know whether that's an awful idea, let me know. Yes, the garbage. Okay, this man's fine as hell. I just like talking to him. Oh, I forgot my whole reason for being here was to talk to Mark. Oh, hi. Yeah, kind of, Val. Also, hi, Val. Oh, she's an astronaut. I haven't seen her in this outfit. Okay. Hi, icons. Oh, she's mean. I remember her. Oh, the attitude. Oh, there's Daddy Mark. Baby girl. Oh, hey, kid. Is Taco in the vineyard? Oh, wait, is Taco his dog? Is that why he has that shirt? I didn't even read what he said. Be who? No, I'm not gonna destroy the microphone already, more than it already is. So currently I use just like one of those Apple headsets and I have it plugged into my PS5 controller. And obviously it's like not the highest quality. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, I tried talking to him in the animal shelter once, and he was busy scooping poop, and there was nothing I could do about it. And he would not talk to me. He just kept scooping the poop. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I used like the Apple headphones, and the audio isn't great. But every time I use them, I think of like when the iPhone 4S came out. There was this ad where there's like this guy running. I think it was across. I want to say the Brooklyn Bridge or the Golden Gate Bridge. Girl, I don't know. It's the rich upper class that I'm not allowed to be cool with. But yeah, in the ad, he's like running with this headset on, and I don't remember if it was like under his shirt, but it was like how everyone used to wear the wired headsets. And they're like introducing Siri, and they're like, yeah, it's this like crazy new AI assistant. And now I'm a civil engineer, but like I work in innovation, or I work on innovation tech pretty often. Usually I focus on like design stuff, but we've been working on pitching to our C-suite, paying for like basically ChatGPT for the office. There's like an enterprise one, and can I chop this down? Or are these just decorative? Is it? Anyway, it's just crazy to see how far the robots have come. Because I use ChatGPT every day. I've had it write code for me. I use DALL-E pretty frequently, which if you're not familiar with DALL-E, it's basically like... Also, I'm just foraging, if anyone's curious. Which is definitely what I just made up as a justification for running around and running my mouth. But yeah, DALL-E is like image generation, which is pretty useless in general, unless you're like in marketing and really work on prompt engineering, which is where like you perfect prompt structures so that the language model can like properly take in your stuff and give you what you want. Oh. Did I break that by running past it? Oh my god, she's strong. Okay, that was weird. Oh, what? Why is that an option? Yeah. Yeah, I know I charged it. I just didn't realize it was like... I don't know, man. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright. Last day of spring. Yeah, it is giving Link. Actually, you know what really gives Link? It's the fact that you can like... Is that a firefly? Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Yeah. They light up the sky, or they light up the dark to attract mates and prey. Amen. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. Hey, Daddy. He's also fine as hell, but I'm pretty sure he's married. He doesn't want to talk business at these hours. Oh, I remember. What really gives Link is the fact that this sword like charges up, and then you get like a little Legend of Zelda pirouette moment. I'll go into the mines tomorrow and do it. Let me sell some stuff. I'm honestly terrible about this. Like, I'll just roam around and waste a full day. I took my chocolates off. Yeah, I really have no words for that one. I guess I need to start keeping the bugs and such, because I want to do the museum. I also don't remember if I needed to sacrifice bugs for the shrine thing. My favorite part about Coral Island is how much of a Stardew dupe it is. And I've seen people get like absolutely flamed for that on Reddit for like saying that. But come on. Okay, yeah, I do need to sacrifice. But yeah, instead of a community center where you like give gifts to the little spirits, here you sacrifice creatures and plants and such to some goddess, some unnamed goddess. Uh, though it is pretty. I mean, so from my understanding, Coral Island is like based on the Pacific Islands, and so some of the mythology is supposed to be consistent with Pacific Islander mythology. I am not qualified to talk about that, nor have I done any research. All I know is that when I was in the mines, a dude named the Chieftain came up to me and was like, "Hey man, uh, I'll sell you something if you meet me in the woods behind your house." To which I, of course, said, "Yeah, for sure." And so I met him, and he what did he do? He like told me that he was going to show me how to see, and then some lights went off, and here I am. Well, you know what? I'm saving up my stone and my wood because I would like to upgrade my house so that I can have a kitchen, so that I can make sashimi, so that I can give Raphael some sashimi. But I'm just going to go to bed. Hi, Pablo. All I did was talk to you. Yep. Well, so, okay, so I am. Should I be saying this live on the internet? I really like Bara art. Like, that's definitely my. Not my style. Oh, these are ready. Okay, that's good. I'm not an artist by any means, but it's like. Oh, I heard that you could cipher these. Oh, hell yeah. I am not a Bara art or an artist by any means, nor do I like think myself to be like an artist. I'm merely a consumer, and excuse me. Yeah, so I'm a consumer through and through, and I lurk on many spaces of the internet. And when I first discovered Bara as like an art style, or I don't even know if you can call it that. It's like a subculture, maybe. I don't know what to call it, but Bara art. When I first discovered it, I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, this is the type of fan art I want to be looking at. And so I dug a little deeper, and no matter what corner I ended up in, it was always like Bara art, and probably next to it was like furry art. And I was just talking about this with my best friend today. Like, I always end up in spaces that are like furry adjacent. So now a lot of my internet like friends, be it like Tumblr or any other social media, are like, if they're into Bara, they're probably also furries. And I unfortunately do not really connect to that community, which in all honesty sucks for me because there's like furry conventions, and it's like, it's cool because I've watched a video essay about this, like how furry culture as an internet subculture is entirely based in. Oh wait, did I have a mission for that? It's entirely based on art. So, like, there was no other choice for furry culture and like queer furry culture to develop its own art styles and its own own forms of media, um, and that's why like one of the coolest, in my opinion, and like um, most like I don't want to like label it without having any authority, but like in my opinion, one of the coolest formats for storytelling is furry, or not specifically furry, but visual novels, and they're like pretty ubiquitous from what I've seen in the furry community. And I mean, there are plenty of visual novels out there, but like there's some pretty infamous ones. Like if you hover around uh, internet spaces, you'll probably hear of I think it's Adastra or Ad Astra, um, or Tokyo After School Summoners, which that one I think is available on the App Store and nothing else. And then conversely, Adastra is like a computer-based one. But like the fact that there are developers that put together music scores and art and storylines, and they're like branching storylines. You don't just like tap Hitako. You don't just like tap through like a story. They're like branched storylines. So there's like discussions on like getting all the endings on the internet. Um, and so like from an outsider's perspective, like all I can do is admire, because I don't know, like anthologies of art like that are so cool. It makes me think of there used to be, I don't know if this is like still a thing, but when I was younger, there was like a space of YouTube that would curate playlists um, and art and sell them as kind of like a digital product. So you would be buying like paintings or GIFs or GIFs or whatever, or like slide decks, or even physical prints, in addition to like mixtapes. Um, and usually, what you were paying for was like the art, and then I guess as a bonus, you got a playlist for it. But like that money was split among artists. Um, and I just love collections of art like that. Like another one that comes to mind that doesn't have music associated with it, but is I have no reason to be weeding the island. Um, let's do gifts real quick. Let's go give Raphael a gift. Um, oh, but another example that I really like that I interact with pretty frequently is the 59 Parks project. Um, so last I checked, it's like 30. Oh, putting a pin in that. Thank you all for coming to today's town meeting. Today's agenda is to set up the next round of cemetery cleaning. As you all know, heavy rains seem to clog up our sewage. Pablo and his brother worked hard to clean the sewers around town. Thanks to them, we didn't have a bad flood. This season's budget will also go into fixing a leaked roof at the community center. Last on the agenda, the cemetery is showing a lot of moss, and let's face it, I need volunteers. Who's it going to be, folks? Inevitably, it'll be me. Did I even raise my hand? Oh. Oh, okay. Mark is never at these meetings, but he's always helping. Pablo, don't leave yet. This man right here, always the first to volunteer. What a fine young man. Jesus, dude. He's like a quarter of your age. Here you go, son. Have some of my fish soup. I made plenty. Nice. Love a good fish soup. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I'm trying to contribute. I have nothing but time. How? You work like more than 8 hours a day. You have to forgive me for not giving more. Look at you, dear. So humble. Now, you must not think that way. Instead, look at what you have given to the community, which is plenty. What a wise way to look at things. No, don't fraternize with the enemy. Okay, so he's a charmer. Probably why it's so easy to win hearts from him. His brother, though, I can't him. They're both fine as hell, but I think the fact that Raphael is more difficult makes me want him more. Oh, so the 59 Parks Project. Yeah. I think also it kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing, but not. I don't know. All of this is like the perfect intersection of Animal Crossing, Stardew, and Dream Daddy. But actually, so this also plays like a visual novel. I mean, obviously, outside of like these interactions, um, or outside of like normal gameplay, any interactions with the NPCs are very visual novel esque. Well, actually, is that what I want to say? The thing is, in a visual novel, usually you have like options. Here, you don't really get that. You kind of just go with the flow. But so he, or no, not he. The 59 Parks Project has 38 different artists that each did like, I think it's digital format art, but you know everyone has their own style and everything. Hey. Dippa is always out there. But yeah, so they've made prints in a ton of different like formats. Hi Zara. Get over here. But my favorite print of the 59 Parks Project is in a board game called Parks. It's cute. You like play it in 4 seasons. So in each season, you basically pass. It's like each season is like a go around the loop of Monopoly, where you're like collecting resources, acquiring. Instead of acquiring properties, you acquire like park visits, and you like take park pictures, and then you score everything at the end. I haven't been over here. Okay. All right. Let's drop this off and then go diving. But yeah, Parks is like really well done. They also have a spin-off called Trails that's like supposed to be more portable. Oh, I was gonna give Raphael flowers. Lame. I'm gonna leave it alone. Well, could give him some cherries. It's not very phallic, but it is definitely Bahonka. Yeah, Trails is supposed to be more portable, but Parks is just like a really cute game to play. I played it. Brett and I, my partner and I, have played it with like a couple of friends of ours, and now they've like come back a few times. So I just got a notification from Automod. Val, you saying after you use the hoe on something, do you have to buff the dirt out? Oh, so I haven't tested to see if that's the case. But yeah. Anyway, so when you said hoe, it was like, is this misogynistic content? Thanks, chat. I think better safe than sorry, but I don't know. The robots are touchy. Okay, so I technically have all of the solar towers cleared, but I do want to start collecting as much scrap as possible, or trash as possible, for 2 reasons. The first is that I need glass, and I know that I haven't had any luck, or I've had some, if I remember correctly, Um, but I want to get glass so that I can extract the kelp essence because I can use that to upgrade crops in the lab. Um, However, I don't know how to make glass, and I don't even really know if that's an option. I just saw it used more energy and wanted to know, and it called me a wiener for saying a bad word. Yeah, you are kind of a wiener for saying a bad word. But you didn't say a bad word. You said a word that is homophone? Homophone. With, well, actually, homonym. Is it homonym or homophone? When a word is spelled the same way. It's not that it sounds the same way, though it does, but it means different things. Nym means meaning, so I don't think it would be homonym. We'll go with homophone. But yeah, it does consume more energy. But like, I honestly right now I'm just killing time while my crops grow because there's not much you can do on the weekend. Well, I could be mining, but I also am definitely trying to harvest as much trash as possible so that I can. Ooh, I gotta go. Oh no, we gotta go. But yeah, the action economy in this game is kind of tight, especially early on. Because oh, you know what? I was scrolling through Reddit and I read something that I had forgotten about. Um, I forgot that you're supposed to be upgrading your skill points every, I think, day or so. I had trash somewhere. Okay. Oh, perfect. I have an odd number. Okay, so this is my biggest gripe with this game. Um, the controls down here at the bottom. Well, you can't really see it. Um, okay, it's homonym. Thank you, Val. Um, the controls here at the bottom, they're different for everything that you interact with. So like this chest out here, which is the same chest as Stardew, and there's something similar in Animal Crossing New Horizons where like it's like right outside the Nookling shop. You like drop stuff off when their shop is closed. But yeah, so this one you like just tap and it like moves everything. And then with the chests, you can't just tap and move everything. You have to like decide what you're gonna do, and then like one button will transfer everything. If you, like that's R1, and then L1 will just stack everything that's stackable, and then you can select things from your backpack to go directly in the chest. But the second you try to do it backward, you have to like pick it up. I don't know. That's my only gripe. Well, it's one of my many gripes with this game, actually. Um, well, once you sell it, uh, or once you put it in the box, you can take it back out. And I've done that a few times. Like I did that with the Firefly the previous night. What was I gonna do? Oh, skill tree. Oh, here, let me. Okay, so for those of you new to the stream, which should be everyone, because this is my first time streaming, but my third time playing. Yes, I got to day 28 on my third session playing. I played a long session the first time. This is the character I wish I could romance. He's fine as hell. I met him at the construction site. The animals apparently all have their own personalities, and Taco is my favorite because he just plays in the fountain all day. Also, what a pose. There's also this Aussie that I love. I don't know if his name is pronounced Bodie or Bode. I want to say Bodie. These are rankings. Apparently everything is ranked F. What is this? I have no idea how to improve heritage. These are quests. Right now, you can only track 2 at a time, but like, I just have this going right now because I like to see how much produce I've been shipping, but basically, like, it's part of the main quest to ship local produce for the general store that Sam owns. That was the guy that was beefing with Connor. Yeah, Derek from Team Wolf. Um, yeah, and then this is like the ocean quest, and this is kind of part. This is part of the lab. You interact with Lynn and Soraya, who's Lynn's intern, I want to say, or he works there. I don't remember. But yeah, we'll probably see them tomorrow. And then there's like a subcategory of things that you can craft that is bombs. I don't know why that's pinned, nor how it got pinned, but it is useful. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've made a few of these. They're like underwater bombs. They were good for clearing out trash. Um, yes, we're getting to the character list. Um, Inventory. You can equip clothes and such. What is this? I don't know what that is. But oh, can you put a flower in your hair? No way. Okay, that's cute. Map, and then this is mastery, which I'll get to in a sec. And then this is the character list. Oh, so fun fact: a common complaint of this game is the lack of customization. Because no matter what you do, your character ends up looking Pacific Islander. I think it kind of makes sense. uh, the character models are all kind of goofy, but the art, oh my god, they really killed it. So I'll go into like one of the characters. So this is Mark, obviously. Um, so you unlock expressions and outfits. I only have Mark's spring outfit, but I have all of his expressions, and it is so funny that they nailed the bear faces like so perfectly. Yep. So let's go. Okay, I know you like what's her name, Leah. No, you kind of have to discover it. Um, like I gave Mark these items, uh, and it's like a check or like a scavenger hunt. Or no, what's the best way to describe this? Like it'll make note of his reaction automatically. So far I haven't given him anything that he disliked, um, but there is a universal dislikes list. I have not looked at it, but we know he likes morals, coffee, and flowers, and I've given him those 3. And then I also gave him a shiitake, and he loved it. He was like, "Oh my god, you really get me." That's why I have 4 hearts with him. Also, I've given Pablo no gifts and yet have the same amount of hearts as I do with his brother Raphael, who I've given, I think, probably the most flowers to. Um, so yeah, these are Raphael's unlocked expressions. He almost always has his arms there, except this one. Love this one. He's a cutie patootie. I think, is this my, yeah. Actually, I don't even know if you unlock um, expressions or if they're all there. This is Charles. He's very allergic to everything. Um, he's a cutie, but also I think I'm gonna stop or trying to interact with him because I've only ever heard him talk about his allergies. Um, so this is Alice. I haven't interacted with her too much. This is Antonio. He's Suki's ex-husband, who I don't know. Every interaction I've had with him has sucked. uh, this is this this is Joko, and he and his wife question mark are the ones in charge of the carpentry business. Oh, this is Leah. Fuck Leah. You see, she only has negative facial expressions. Oh my god. This is Raj. He owns the coffee shop, also behind his hill. I think he's like one of the most romantic characters. Oh, did I show that on? Yep, yep, yep. Where your clothes at? This is Randy. He's the school teacher. He's a sweetie, but I don't think you can interact with him. Well, can you romance him? I think if it says single, you're able to romance them. This is Scott. I met him hunched over dirt. Um, he's like an archaeologist. This is Soraya. He is also a sweetie. Let's see. This is Yuri. She has a bathing suit post as well. Do I say this? Yup. She's a DACA. I think she's a vet, I want to say. I don't remember. And this is Zara. I actually really appreciate that they made her bathing suit like I'm not going to use the wrong words for fear of saying the wrong thing, but like her bathing suit is uh, equally covering as her like standard outfit, which I think this is her standard outfit. I don't know. I'm also not clear on what she does. I know she's like an artifactor, artifact hunter, not artificer. Oh, this is Waku. They took BTS fan art and put it in here. Um, I'm not going back on that one. Um, I think that's all the ones that I've like really interacted with. Oh, and Jack, of course. Also fine as hell. But unfortunately, taken. Oh, and then there's Kenny. Yeah, Antonio's a meanie head. Him and Bree. Bree is like the vineyard owner, and she like gives you weird looks every time you interact with her. I'm surprised Suki's not on here. Oh, there she is. Wait, I have a heart with Suki? Slay. Yeah, Suki's a sweetie. I gave her a carrot once because she needed it for her green juice. Oh, that's probably why I have a heart on her. Damn! Making money. This is the most money I've had in the game, and I'm definitely gonna go waste it all on seeds. Alright, it's the big moment. I don't even know where this is. Oh, I should be reading this. Did I just have a vision? Alright, well, it's summer now, which means all my crops are dead? Yup. It is what it is. But you know what? It's time to relay out all of this because... Okay, I'll show you, chat, what I'm talking about. So, these are the coverage areas for the scarecrows. However, that's the coverage area for the sprinkler. And I would like to optimize the area covered because the crows, from what I saw, are really aggressive. Like, there is no shot of growing something without scarecrows. So, what I'm thinking is of reconfiguring this so that there's basically two sprinklers next. Jesus, that was loud. two sprinklers next to each other, and then they're covered in between one scarecrow. And I'll show you what I mean. The problem is sprinklers are really expensive. Like I said, they're like 5 silver kelp and 2 bronze kelp. But so, okay, so one of these is 4 blocks. So I think if I put a sprinkler like here, that's 6 blocks. And then how much are you? Oh, it's 5 blocks. Is this stupid if I do this? Because then they're all covered, and then I'm really only watering like 2 rows. I just don't know if, like, by doing this, I'm wasting those 2 squares efficiency-wise. I could try tiling them. I hate that sound. This would arguably be even less effective. But the premise would be, or the idea would be, put a sprinkler like here, and then another one there. So now the covered area is here, so I need to cover like 1 block over. So this was my other vision. Put one there. Oh, I'm glad you like it. So the whole like spiel with this game is that like there's this company called Pufferfish, and they're like a shell company for like a fracking, like an oil fracking company, and they like caused this big oil spill like off over here, and it like or like the oil spill drifted over here, and in addition to that, there's just been like a lot of pollution and trash that's like washing up. That's why you clean up trash at the bottom of the ocean, and you light up these like magic pillars, which Lynn calls them science, but she says science in quotations, which I'm guessing hints at the fact that it's magic and not science. And then also, this goddess is like sick because of it, I think. So there's like a lot of pollution. The idea is you clean up the pollution. But the other thing is, and I think I've cleaned most of it up around my farm, but somewhere around here, there's like patches of trash. And actually, I found a satellite roaming around here. Yeah, so there's usually like patches of this trash, and you gotta like pick it up. Yeah, I haven't been here yet, but that's like, oh, here's one. So you would go through and clean this up. It does take up a lot of energy. Oh, also, I did this a while back, so I guess that's kind of proof that like you do need to buff everything out um, once you've like cleaned it up, or once you've like mined. But yeah. Oh, so okay. So I wanted to do this. I think that if I didn't have, so there's one. No, I guess that doesn't make sense. I would rather, because the scarecrows are easier to make, I would rather overlap with the scarecrows. Because the scarecrows are only... They only just take, like, trash and wood. Though I think... I don't know if there's, like, a finite amount of trash. Probably shouldn't have been selling it. Oopsie daisy. Oh, my baby. My dog's here. Come here. Y'all might hear some dog sniffings. Hi, baby. Oh, my sweetie. I got mad at her today. I took her for a run to the park. She kept, like... Hi. She kept, oh, she's coming to apologize. She kept yanking me off in every direction. Which, whatever, she's a dog. Like, she's gonna want to go after the squirrels. But then she almost, like, knocked me off a bridge. And that was when I was like, okay, we're going home. Because I really, it was like the warmest it had been in a while. I was like, well, it was warmer the other day, but it was like 50 degrees, 55. Yeah, pretty much. So I got pretty pissed. I was like, we're going home. Being the person that I am, I was like yelling at her the whole way home. And I felt really bad because she didn't mean to. She was just trying to have fun. But what did she know? But yeah, so I felt bad afterward. She's a rough dog. Also, I don't know why that harmonica thing plays like that, but it is not the most pleasant sounding thing. Alright, let's get some seeds. Okay, definitely gonna get at the very least one of each. Actually, let's do 5 of each. And the reason I say 5 of each is because the goddess statue requires usually like around 5 of each item, and then usually what was it called, the pitch key or the whatever. Can you match pitch? Excuse me, bitch. I think this is gonna be like the mid-tier option. You can grow corn. Wheat. I don't want to get in over my head with this. But I would really like to make some good money. Plus, there's no shame in... Wait, it's only 3,500? I think I... Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I know that seems like a waste, but oh my gosh. I run out of space so quickly in this game. What's the new item? Is it the cake? What does it do? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna take one of those. Just for good measure. And then I might go buy baby girl some Carfy. Where is he? Hi, daddy. Dude, he is so fine. Okay. That's fast. Let's go this way. The moment I know I've spent too much time in a game is when, like, navigating it becomes pretty equivalent to, like, navigating real life roads. Hi, Taco. Come on, baby girl. Oh, he doesn't like when, I wonder if this gives different loot. He doesn't like when you have the sword out in front of him, which is so funny, because he's like, I think he's like a hunter, like a monster hunter. Oh, your outfit. Oh my goodness. His dialogue. Oh yeah, he calls me garden rake, which if that happened in real life, that would horrify me. But I actually, I don't know, I kind of like it here. Scars are sexy. That's why I have one. So my boyfriend is really into like orcas. Orcas are his favorite animals, but he's like a big wildlife guy. So I think it's funny that this guy also has like a cephalopod on it. No, that's not a cephalopod. What are they called? Cephalopods are like octopi, right? What is a cephalopod? Looking this up. What class are dolphins? Oh, they're just mammals. I didn't realize mammals were their class. And I do not deserve the degree that I have. But there's a name for it. It's like cetacea or something. Cetacea. Yeah, cetaceans or whatever. It's like water animals. Yeah, cephalopods are like things with tentacles, I think. Or like, yeah, like you said. Anyways, scars are sexy. That's why I have one. What a baby girl. No, Daddy, come back. No! I hate this game so much. So every once in a while this happens to me where like, oh, you get speed. Um, I will like be holding an item and I am like not close enough to the character I was gonna give it to, and so I'll just eat it. The problem is that you can eat flowers in this game, so I'll be like holding flowers or like a donut or something, and I will fully mean to give it to whoever I'm like next to, and then I'll like misclick, and then suddenly I'm eating a bouquet or eating like donuts. Wait, where did he go? Please tell me he didn't go into the. Okay. I'm like eating a bouquet or like eating donuts. Completely against my will. Well, I guess I asked for it, kind of. Hey. Ugh, the summer outfits are so cute. Wait, did he just. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention to that dialogue. Oh, I didn't want to reveal this, but I meant to call my farm Blue Ridge, and I don't know if it was intoxication or stupidity, but I fully called it Blue Riggy. Can I go back on dialogue? Is that not an option? Oh well. Ugh, I was gonna have a beer too. Hello. Hello. Well, looks like I've got some additional folks in here. Welcome, everyone. I'm good. How about yourself? Did y'all happen to come from Barry's stream? It's going well. Whoa, 9 watching. Oh, this is a raid. Well, that's exciting. Oh, I'm so sorry about my dog. She likes to defend the house. Socket and pin. Yeah, whatever, electronics store. Well, thanks for joining, y'all. That's so exciting. This is like the most viewers I've ever had. I don't have much use for gadgets. That's okay. Let's, Wait, I know that little character. Is that Meat Boy? Yes, okay. Just making sure because I ate the mug in front of him last time. Thanks, Britta. You're kind. Alright. Finally gave a gift for my first summer here. Relax, mama. Sorry, so my dog is a Catahoula Lab mix. Oh my goodness. And those dogs they're referred to as, well, Catahoulas are referred to as like alert dog or alarm dog. So she has a really bad tendency to like growl anytime the neighbors exist. Also, Lunaris, which cool name by the way. I have not decided. Like right now, the person that I'm like romancing the hardest is. I'm so sorry. Give me one second. Sorry about that. So, as of now, my most hearts, or the most hearts I have, are with Mark. I really want to romance Pablo and Raphael, but Pablo seems like too quick. So, like, I haven't given him anything, and I already have 2 hearts with him. Sorry about that. My partner just came in the room, and then, uh, yeah, Pablo's like such a fun character to interact with, and he's like so active in town. But Raphael's actually, like, in my opinion, or not. I don't want to say that he's the cutest, but he's had the cutest or like actions around town. Like I've seen him cleaning the graves and everything. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna choose. Right now, I'm just kind of letting it go. But I do tend to like go after Mark the most, especially because so I'm at a point with Mark where I have, um, sorry, give me one. I'm at a point where I have like a nickname from Mark. It's he calls me Garden Rake, or he calls my character Garden Rake, which I think is funny because I've never seen that I'm aware of a romanceable character give you a nickname in a game. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I know that you get a nickname from uh, who was the eagle that everyone thirsted after in Animal Crossing? He was like the bald eagle. Was it Apollo? Anyway, I think that that was the only. Yeah, I think it is Apollo, but I don't think he's like. Oh, sorry, I think I missed a chat. David too. Yeah, it is a tough choice. Um, wait, Wait, so is that comment about Raphael being the better blacksmith? Is that like based in like game interactions, or is that just like a he's my man opinion? Okay. Uh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Apollo was the only like video game character I remember getting a nickname from. So I don't know. I thought that was cute. Okay. If you couldn't tell, I'm on PS5. And I'm awful with aiming this thing. I'm also testing out a new configuration for. I think I'm gonna have to sleep. A new configuration for planting because I want to get these sprinklers to like. I don't want to say optimized because it's not really what I'm doing here, but I want to not waste the space that they're watering. The engineer in me really wants to use that word appropriately. I'm stoked for like this game getting more into this game because I've been seeing people with like giant strawberries and like these big beehive houses. Yeah. I'm glad other people are seeing Raphael though. I will say I did not know anything about this game other than that it was like a farming sim and that people were like chasing after Mark or like joking about the fact that he has like the bear smile pretty bad. So like that was actually why I downloaded the game. And then like going into this farming sim and seeing like Mexican characters and also characters that are not like just player sexual, they're like I don't know, some of the characters are like visibly queer and it's just very nice to see. Not that I was like actively lacking that in my like gaming experience, but I don't know. I just hadn't seen it before. Yeah, it is refreshing. I don't think I'm gonna have time to water the majority of this, so I'm just gonna go to bed. But yeah, also like a game that's like I don't know, not in the middle of some town in America, like yeah, all very refreshing. Also, so I was talking about the player models before. I don't know that I love the art style for the like player model. I do love the still art, like Val was saying earlier. But something interesting is that my character. So I'm Mexican, and I usually try to make vaguely Mexican-looking characters when I play video games. And this is, I think, the first instance that I've seen where like the character actually looks kind of Mexican. So that was also an interesting turn of events. I started playing this just on a whim after putting far too many. Yeah, so I have put a lot of hours into Stardew Valley, but oh, it's raining. Awesome. I don't have to water this. I put a lot of hours into Stardew Valley, but definitely not meaningful hours. Like I had a tendency to restart. It's similar with BG3. Like I got very far in Baldur's Gate with on the playthrough with my boyfriend, but I never really like finished the game, and I don't know if that was like. I definitely got a lot of fatigue from playing that game because man, that story's long, and I do play D&D and I'm used to like long play sessions, but sitting at a screen for that long was definitely a lot. I think the highest yield is the blueberries, so I'm gonna do fertilizer here. But yeah, BG3 was a bit of a trek. Also, thanks y'all so much for rating. I'm pretty new to Twitch, so I'm not exactly sure how it works, but yeah, it means a lot to have viewers, especially being so new to this. I'm trying to decide kind of the content that I want to stream. I wanna stream more frequently, like on a schedule. But I'm currently doing some like some professional licensure studying, and I just moved to a new like area not long ago. Well, I guess it's been a few months now. And then my brother and sister are moving up here too, so it's like it's been hectic. But I really love playing video games. Recently been Cozy Game Central. Oh yeah, I was like a very serious Animal Crossing player for a while, especially during COVID. And then actually when my partner and I first started dating, he introduced me to Stardew Valley, and that was kind of how I got into Cozy Games. I really appreciate the support. So with raids, so were y'all on like another stream and then you hopped on here, or how exactly does that work? And how can I like pay that forward? 10 years in streaming and I've only just come up with That's funny. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever be able to stick to a consistent schedule, at least not for more than a month. Especially because, like I said, I do play a lot of D&D, and I'm in 2 campaigns right now, and the schedules vary so much. Like, we had 2 meetings in a row for my Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign, and the second that we started having like multiple sessions in a row, our DM was like, okay, we're not gonna have another session for a month. I was streaming and I did /raid and raided you. That means me and anyone watching my stream got brought over to here. We were all in Lunar's. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Thank you. That's awesome. So, if I were to type /raid in my chat, would that like send everyone here to another raid or to another stream? Ooh. I really like these. Oh, I think. Am I able to put this in my hair? I wanted to test this. But yeah, I would love to pay this forward. Okay, I can't put it in my hair. Oop. Give me my clothes back. Okay, thank you. Ah, I thought I could put that in my hair. Oh, okay. I see. Awesome. So how did you come across this channel? Out of curiosity, it's okay if you don't want to answer. I was just curious. I definitely would love to do this back. Am I able to follow you here? I am. I think I am following you here. Am I? Sorry, like I said, I'm awful with not just technology, but specifically Twitch. I really am the worst here. Oh, I see. It was very nice to meet you as well. Thank you all for joining. Really, this was really cool. I think Lynn's lab closes at a certain time. Okay. All right. Let's start a Ling. Ah, Berto, welcome to the lab. I've been expecting you. Well, yes. Of course, I already know everything that happened while you were diving. You were able to activate the solar orbs. I added the S because I think there's more than one. I saw everything unfold from Kibble's point of view. I'm glad the ocean finally found someone worthy. More importantly, I owe you an explanation. Please follow me into my secret lair where I can explain things to you. Very nice to meet you too. I gave you a follow, and I'll try to be in when you're live. As Cardi said, it's super late for us, so I'm going to head out as well. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, seriously, thank you all for joining, and I really appreciate the follows. Yeah, I hope to stream more regularly from this point on. Yeah, especially with Coral Island just being such a cute game and definitely having a lot of content availability, but I've been thinking about doing a BG3 playthrough. Thank you, Lunaris. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's 2:20. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. I'm an early bedtime person, and then fixing a wrap up over here. I think probably in about 10 more minutes I'm gonna call it a night. Um, but yeah, seriously, thank you so much to all of you for joining. All right, so continuing our Ling dialogue. Where to start? Well, many years ago I planted super corals, just like the one here, all around Coral Island. They've been specifically bred to survive rising ocean temperatures and hostile environments. The room we're in also holds a Murph. Oh, okay, I get it. Ancient tech. Yeah, it's late. But you have any questions? I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out. I've got some streaming questions, but I'm gonna give you a follow as soon as I can. I just don't want to pull time away from the stream. But I've got your username here. I'm gonna follow everyone back. Um, yeah, and if there's any viewers here that would like a follow back, just let me know in the chat. I'm definitely gonna follow everyone that's been chatting. Ancient technology that can remove the stubborn oil-covered roots and heal sick coral. Thank you. Good night. What you saw in the ocean, how should I put it? At its most basic, we take a little bit of what makes a super coral healthy and share it with all the other sick coral so that they can get better. By combining human science and a little bit of magic and the ancient technology, the ocean can recover. Okay, so I don't know if she was like being secretive about the magic thing, but so we're aware that magic exists in this universe, I guess. It's a lot to take in. I'm sure you still have questions, but that's all I can share for now. The rest you'll need to discover on your own. As promised, the diving suit is yours to keep. But, just one more thing before I let you go. I want you to know that although you've been deemed worthy, you aren't the only one out there that is worthy. Hopefully, that didn't come across the wrong way, but I don't want you to feel like this is a fate you can't escape. There's nothing worse than that. Thanks again for stopping by, Berto. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm writing a book. Well, I'm writing two books, but like actively writing one. I put a fantasy novel on pause, but as a result, I do like a lot of like not research. I'm not gonna call myself a researcher. I watch a lot of like lectures on like storytelling. Also, as like a big D&D nerd, it's nice to get into that. Um, so I watch a lot of storytelling lectures, and a point that was brought up to me, or not to me, but like a point that came up during one of those videos was about how like a big element of storytelling in fantasy is this onus that's put onto the main character that no one else can take. And it's okay in a fantasy setting because, um, like, that's part of it. It's like the escapism associated with fantasy is sometimes just having meaning in your existence and or like a character's existence. But it got me thinking about how like in romance novels there's like this trope of having like a one true lover, which this is the other novel I'm writing. It's like a romance novel. Possibly not getting published, any of this. This is just mostly personal projects, but I don't know if something comes together. We'll see. A shallot. I love shallots. But yeah, so like it made me think about how like one of the most unrealistic elements of a romance novel, in my opinion, is kind of the fact that there is like this one true lover concept, which I am definitely a romantic, and I love the idea of there being a one true lover for everyone, but I think that there's one type of lover for sure. Um, but I just think about like how I have this person that I'm very deeply in love with, and there is a possibility that either myself or he would one day uh, no longer exist um, because life happens. And I just really don't like the idea that um, as a result of us existing together, thanks for the follow levels. Uh, as a result of us not existing together, we would no longer have not permission, but like hope for there being someone else. But like that just seems not. It seems to not be the case. I don't think that that's necessarily how that works. So, uh, I've been trying to make a point of the fact that like characters can be meant for each other, but not necessarily meant for each other in the sense that there's no one else. Um, which is definitely like an overshoot of, or like a bit of a reach for this being commentary on the fact that um, Ling removed the burden of having to clean up the ocean. Like, we get a choice. We don't have to play the game or participate. Giving a player or a reader agency is cool. And you have to hear about it. But, I think that this has been a lovely stream, and I am very grateful for that raid. I didn't know that that was even a thing, and I think that uh, the next time I get the chance, I would like to raid someone. There's a few small creators I follow on here um, that I would love to raid. I think that was so cute. That like really made my day. Um, but I have work early in the morning, and we have fortunately gotten to a pretty good stopping point. So thank you all for joining me. I will be most likely posting a recap video or just like a full VOD on here as well as on my YouTube channel. Same username. I really enjoyed everyone's company. I'm stoked to continue doing this, and I would love to start streaming Baldur's Gate, as well as possibly Dragon Age, but I don't know yet. And maybe some smaller games. Possibly games that aren't necessarily as long as Coral Island. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a good night. If it's morning where you are, I hope you have a good day. And I will catch you all next time. Good night.